I am so happy to introduce you to Prequel's newest product, the Skin Utility Gel. This gel is a multi-purpose skin protectant, and the difference between just a moisturizer and a skin protectant is that a skin protectant is going to help soothe your skin barrier and it's going to help with skin barrier recovery. Now, if you've been here for a while, you know that I love a skin protectant, and there are other skin protectants in Prequel's lineup. For example, our Skin Utility ointment and our barrier therapy cream. The reason this is so cool and I'm so excited about this launch is that this is a gel, and so for the people out there who want something that's lighter in texture, that goes onto the skin so smoothly that it's almost undetectable, but at the same time your skin feels nourished and replenished, this gel is for you. So there are different active ingredients that can make a product a skin protectant. For example, petrolatum or dimethicone, and this one uses glycerin. And I don't think a lot of people realize that glycerin can be used as a skin protectant. I think people are really familiar with glycerin as a humectant, so something that's going to draw water into the skin surface and help with plumping, but at a high concentration, and this gel is made with 20% glycerin, it actually serves as a skin protectant and is going to help with things like skin recovery and skin soothing. I think sometimes people are worried about products that have a high concentration of glycerin because they're worried about it feeling sticky or tacky, and this has none of that. The finish of this is beautiful. And I also think people associate a skin protectant with something that's heavy or occlusive or feels greasy, and this product is going to show you that that does not have to be the case. Some people might be wondering, why do you need more skin protectants in the Prequel line? But what I see as a physician seeing patients every day in clinic is that everyone's skin is unique and everyone needs something a little bit different to help with their skin. One of the biggest complaints I hear from patients and just from followers on social media is that their skin doesn't feel comfortable. And that really can be a sign of a damaged skin barrier. And there are so many different ways to help with skin barrier recovery and so many different products and product formats that you could use. But a gel is just not something that I've seen a lot of out there. And I think a gel is really valuable here, especially for people who want something lighter on their skin or maybe suffer from oily skin and want something that's not going to weigh them down. And this isn't your typical gel cream or watery gel. It starts as a gel, but as you work it into the skin, it forms this very light veil on the skin that is just, it's special. I don't know how else to describe it. Like, I have not touched something like this before in the best way. It's pretty rare that I'm at a loss for words when I'm describing the texture of skincare, but I really feel like you just have to feel this for yourself. And when you're using it as a skin protectant, the thing that I think is so cool is that this could layer in multiple different places in your routine. You could do it as the first thing on your skin. You could also do it over your moisturizers. And because of this lightweight texture, I think this product is so ideal for people who like the idea of slugging or skin protectants in concept, but maybe have acne prone skin or oily skin and they've never been really able to get on board with that. This will allow you to still help your skin and heal your skin in that way, but with something that feels more comfortable to you. So even though this is a skin protectant and it has some occlusive properties, it's still very breathable. And so it's very comfortable on the skin. I feel like there are people out there who want to put their skincare on and feel it on their skin. And then there are people who want their skincare to be working, but they don't want to necessarily be aware of the presence. And if you're kind of in the latter category where you want that nice comfort to your skin, you want that skin barrier to be restored, but you don't necessarily want to feel the product on your skin, this gel is fantastic. All right, so when I put this on my hand, the first thing I notice is that it comes out as sort of like a milky gel. And then as I work it into the skin, and it works in super quickly, it has this velvety veil that envelops the skin. But again, it doesn't feel heavy and there's no stickiness to it, which I think is extra special, especially if you're oily and that just really puts you off. In addition to 20% glycerin, this gel is also formulated with a soothing vitamin B complex that contains D-panthenol, panthenol triacetate, and niacinamide. And I like this formula so much because it's not just about the 20% glycerin, it's how it's complemented by that B complex that helps soothe the skin and enhance the skin's moisture retention. I love that this gel isn't just targeting skin irritation over multiple applications, but you get this immediate skin soothing effect as well as this skin hydrating property. To me, this makes this ideal not only as a day-to-day moisturizer for some people, but also for post-procedure things like lasers and microneedling recovery. I should also mention, and it's kind of suggested in the name of the product, Skin Utility Gel, but this is for skin anywhere on your body. So I think we think a lot about protecting our face and helping our face with recovery, but this can be used on your hands, your elbows, your knees, your feet. The only place I'd probably stay away from it is the lips, because I don't think it tastes that good personally, but I really think anywhere on your body that you wanted to use this, you could find success. This gel is really multifunctional. I kind of think about a few different types of patients when I think about this gel and how they might use it. So first I think about my acne patients who are on other acne treatments and they're getting lots of dryness and irritation, but they also might have oily skin and they need a day-to-day moisturizer that's going to help comfort their skin, that's going to help them tolerate some of their acne medications. This could be used as a daily moisturizer over the top of any of their medications. This is kind of fantastic as a moisturizer before sunscreen as well. If you want something that's going to help boost the hydration in the skin, but isn't going to weigh your skin down or be as heavy as maybe the traditional moisturizer that you're using. I also think this is amazing at night to kind of act as a slug. So a lot of people, if they have skin irritation, will want something on top of their moisturizer at night to help seal in everything, to help protect their skin. But I often get pushback from people like, I don't necessarily want something that's petrolatum based or that feels greasy on top of the rest of my skincare. And I feel like this will help people slug in a way that they have never slugged before. The way that this blends in and layers with other products is also fantastic, so it doesn't have to just be used on its own. When you apply it, it just melts into the skin so effortlessly, and then you can go ahead and layer other things on top of it or use it as your final step. I think when you take this out of the tube, you're gonna go, okay, it's a gel, and you're gonna expect it to feel tacky or sticky on your skin like a lot of gels do, but this has none of that tackiness. And even at that high concentration of glycerin, it just blends so effortlessly on your skin and leaves this beautiful, lightweight, velvety veil that comforts the skin but doesn't weigh it down. And if you're already using some other things from the Prequel line, you may be wondering, well, okay, what's the difference between the Skin Utility Ointment and the Skin Utility Gel? When do I use each of those? So the Skin Utility Ointment is 45% petrolatum. That's going to have a thicker, denser, richer texture. As someone who's dry skinned, I love to use it on my lips and my cuticles and over the top of my nighttime skincare. But I would probably never use it during the day on the top of my skin. I would use it maybe on my elbows, my knees, my feet, and of course like my lips, but that's more of a nighttime product to me. The beauty of the Skin Utility Gel is that you can use it morning and night. So for people who want something that's a little bit more lightweight but still serves that skin protectant role, that's where the gel comes in. I also think you can use this gel as your day-to-day moisturizer if you're looking for something that's going to soothe and comfort your skin underneath your sunscreen or at night over your moisturizer or even in place of your moisturizer. And because that Skin Utility Ointment has that petrolatum base, I personally don't love that feel all over my face. I like to do more of a selective slug with the ointment where I'm just going over my driest, most irritated areas, but I still am craving that slugging factor, and now I have a gel that I can use on the rest of my skin to still protect my skin and help it recover. This gel is also fragrance-free, hypoallergenic, allergy tested, non-comedogenic, and it has the Eczema Seal of Acceptance as well as the National Rosacea Society Seal of Acceptance. This is safe for sensitive skin, for eczema-prone skin, as well as for acne-prone skin. I am so excited that this Skin Utility Gel is finally here. This is truly just such a special product. I have never felt anything like it, and I'm so excited for you to try it too. I hope you love this as much as I do. Of course, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me, and don't forget to follow us at Prequel Skin.